Okay guys, we got something different today. So we got the trailer set up. We are actually going to be re-roofing this house. The guy talked with the insurance, time for it to change, so we're gonna get it swapped out. I was able to get some new shovels out of this, but right here. All right, we're gonna start ripping all this stuff off, get it piled up, throw it in the tractor. So what we gotta do now, we got all the shingles off, paper. We're gonna go ahead and put this DO flashing around the border of the house, and then we can put all of our paper back on. First, we gotta get this on too.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Look where you're gonna put it.
Go ahead and hold it there, Jerry. Pero. Now, David, this side, straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can pick it up. What he's gonna do is he's gonna cut the edge. That way we can fold over.
That's it?
Yeah, just like that.
Ready?
Wow, just like that. We get a little bit of overhang and make sure you're on top of the other one. That way we don't have to worry about leaks. Yeah, that stuff goes on pretty quick. It's not hard to do at all. It's got to go down first. Now I kind of wonder who I'm going to convince to pick up all this mess. I think that's going to be a little tough. Just be careful with my gun, okay? He's over. Way to go, boys. Yeah. You don't come on, check. On our valley, we overlapped it a little bit. So you can see it. Our valley's right here. All the way up this way. We overlapped it a little bit. And then we'll come this ways with the other sheeting. And then on this stuff, it has a mark about how far you need to overlap it. And you know, it's 4 or 5 inches. And you always start from the bottom and you work up that way. They're overlapped right. And then once we get up here to the top, we'll put one right over the center, over the peak. And then we'll start these walls. Now that we got all the rhino paper on, we're going to start the valleys here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let it overhang a little bit to where each corner passes the edge of the roof. I'm going to put some nails in it. I'm going to go up there, cut it, nail it in, and then we'll come back and cut and fold this down. And since we already have the trim right here, we're just going to rivet it into that once we cut this out, bend it the way we want it. Well, we got these 2 valleys done. We kind of just, once we got these angles cut, we cut a 3-foot piece, kind of slap that onto the cover of the cuts. Goes down. These guys are almost done putting the rhino cover on. Once they get that done, we're gonna throw one over the ridge. We'll get these valleys here done, and then we'll start the perimeter of the shingles, and I'll show you how we do that and what we go with a different type of shingle for the edges. It's a cheaper kind just because it's not going to be seen, but we put those on backwards for the overlap at the bottom. Okay guys, well, we got everything prepped for shingles. It's already getting late on us, so we're gonna have to do it in the morning. And we gotta start early, because if it gets too hot, I mean, the tar just starts coming off these shingles and you can't do it. So we got all of our paper on, we trimmed the outside, got the valleys done. What else did we do? That's it, I guess. We do have all the material though, so it being Saturday, knock it out Sunday, we go back to work. It's the next day, kind of got a late start, but we're gonna go ahead and get the shingles off the trailer, put them in the front of the tractor, and just hold them up to the roof. That way we don't have to be climbing up and down, so this should make it easier. You working today, Dak? You gonna help us out? Come on. That'll make it easier. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dak. Good boy. Come on. There you go. Guess he's gonna help out today. I apologize about the wind. But what we're using as a cap gun is this Bosch. It's a, I don't know what model it is. Well, 5/16 crown Bosch staples. And you gotta make sure you turn your pressure down on your compressor. Usually ours stay at about 120 for the framing guns. But this thing we cranked it down to about 80 because it'll literally blow the staples right through your cap. And then yeah, it just kind of defeats the purpose of the caps. You can see here, it's just a staple without the cap. So make sure you turn your compressor down a little bit. If not, you'll just be blowing right through. So this is what I'm talking about. These, they're actually the same color, but the patterns are different. So this has like a 4-inch, no, about a 6-inch rib, and then a smaller one and the bigger one. These other ones that we're using for the bottom are just single 12-inch with a three flap. Same color, but we buy these cheaper ones because all we do is turn them around at the very bottom. That way when our other shingle goes on like this, it actually covers the groove and we don't have to worry about leaks. So we put those backwards to start, and then when these go back on here, they cover. We don't have to worry about water going up under this, and potentially causing a leak. Now that the sun came out, I thought it'd be best to hide in the tractor. It's got AC, tinted windows. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do until the sun goes out. I'm just kidding. The backhoe started to bleed up on the soffit there. So yeah, just gotta be careful with that. But I mean, it is fresh in here, so I might just take an extra minute.
There you go. Leave that overhang 5 5/8.
This is 6.5, no?
6.5 inch. Oh yeah.
So yeah, we hit it right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what we did here, guys, is we started with the fresh one, at the very beginning, a full piece, and we carried it all the way down. And then we left it 6.5 inches overhang. No, 6 inches overhang. And then we started cutting pieces to get our stair stepped. That way we don't have our cuts stacked right in the middle of each one. We want it a little different. What we're doing right here, since we get to the very peak, we're putting going one more over, and the underside, the one that's supposed to be covered, we're letting it overhang onto this side, and then we throw some nails on it like this, and then we come back and put another one this way that overlaps over this one, and then we'll come back with the ridge on top. Okay guys, little tip. These razor blades work best for shingles, the plastic cover that we're putting up on top of the roof. So you can pick these up for like $4 and they work on any box cutter. They got that little hook in there, so when you grab your shingles, you just try to get out to get that set up. What we do here is the drop pieces that we cut off on the backside to keep stepping. We use those to finish back out on this side. So don't throw those away, you're gonna need them. And yeah, you just keep coming here. Since the valley here, we just kind of overlapped a little bit. Once we get that done all the way up, we'll pop a chalk line from here down to here, and then we can cut straight so it looks normal. And then you can see we left this one underlapped about 1.5 feet, so you don't have to worry about the leaks.
No, it's coming down.
Y'all just kind of hold that up a little higher. A little higher. You need to block that sun. Yeah, get that off. Around our vents here, we just picked these up at our local Ace or lumberyard. Will have them. Sticking out a little bit here. Should have cut it, but Alex wasn't too worried about it. And you want to make sure you overlap the bottoms and then underlap the tops. That way you get it really sealed. And with these here, as we cut, we just basically put them on our ridge cap, on our ridge here, and just keep stacking them like that. You stack, throw your nails, and then stack again, and they'll actually bend to give you the peak look. All right guys, that's a wrap. That's how we did a roof. Hopefully it helps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll keep posting. All right guys, take it easy.